Welcome back, James Gang. So now we have LeBron James and Anthony Davis reacting to Bronny James joining the team and what it means for the organization, for them personally as father and son, seeing this type of duo in the league. And LeBron's going to get more in depth about how Bronny's presence is good for a team because he felt, that youthful exuberance with Halliburton, with Ant-Man this summer, and how that's really good for team camaraderie, especially for some of the older vets, to rediscover some of that youthfulness they have inside of them. And also, he's going to speak about what it's like for a typical day at the house with Bronny, and he speaks to a larger thing where you realize LeBron has been in the league since the day Bronny was born. That means from October all the way through May or June most years, LeBron James has not been, really available to his family as much as he would like to be. I'll say that because of the demanding nature of his job. But to be able to go on the road and do all of this with Bronny and how special that's going to be, he kind of speaks to that. Let's listen to that and we're going to react to it.
LeBron, good to see you again. Good luck this year. What's your level of excitement and anticipation of playing with your son?
There's a lot of excitement. It's pure joy, to be honest, to be able to come to work every day, put in the work, hard work with your son, every day, and be able to see him continue to grow. We push each other. He pushed me, I push him. We push our teammates and vice versa. So just a very joyous, moment for not only for myself, but for our family. And starting here today with Media Day. We did a couple photo booths, did an interview over there with Spectrum. That was pretty cool. So it was pretty awesome. Gives you a lot of life. Gives you a lot of life, especially when you're around young guys. I had a lot of fun, this summer with Ant-Man and Tyrese Halliburton and some of the young guys on the team. And they give you a lot of energy, a lot of life. So to be able to be alongside him, he's 19 years old, be 20 soon in October. It just gives you some more life and the rest of the young guys on the team. So it's awesome. To be honest, if you have kids, at my age and his age, there's not really much interaction going on a day-to-day basis. He comes down, he eats, goes to his room, plays a video game. I'm down there with my wife, we're watching a movie and stop in. So it's not much like, hey, meet me at the table at 5 o'clock and we can discuss work tomorrow. No, that doesn't happen. But he's been in this rim of the game of basketball since he was born, obviously. I've played in the NBA longer than he's been alive. So, he understands the nuances of it as far as just being around the game, but now he's a man and it's time for him to learn and get better with that. So, I guess I don't know if he's even coming up here, you can ask him the questions of how he feels about it. I know I'm super happy for him. Our family's super proud of him. And that's pretty much it. We get a couple opportunities on the floor throughout the course of the season. Obviously, that's going to be amazing. It'd be awesome, we wait for that moment when it happens and then go from there.
So you're to me that he, was on the same team as his dad, and I get to be a part of it and witness each and every practice, each game, each moment that they have for at least this first year. So I can't wait till they step on the floor together, and officially make history. But it's been super dope to watch so far.
So we have the two cornerstones of the Lakers franchise, who obviously LeBron happens to be Bronny's father, and AD speaking on this upcoming season and how exciting it's going to be to see those two guys take the court together. But also, this team has high expectations. You look around the roster, you look around the league, and how competitive their games have been with the Denver Nuggets, who many would say is a championship contender. You really feel like this team can do some really good things this upcoming season. But you have a lot of up-and-coming contenders as far as OKC, Minnesota, and other teams, Dallas. But Bronny James, he's in the league now. And one thing LeBron spoke about earlier, which we're going to talk about in another video, is the prospect of him potentially playing some in the G League and the development process. They seem to be looking at this whole thing as a developmental process for Bronny to get to be the player that he wants to be. And so it doesn't seem to me, based off of LeBron's comments today at Media Day, that they are trying to rush Bronny to be on the floor for an extended amount of time right now. They want him to work his way into that. And, if they have to use South Bay, then they will use that as a resource for his development, and as much as it takes, from just judging off of LeBron's words. And so that's a good sign, for the team. And that kind of echoes what JJ Redick was saying the other day when he was talking with Rob Pelinka, and he was on some podcast recently too, and he was saying sort of the same things there. But yeah, man, I think it's cool, father and son. We see them at Media Day, them laughing together, them really playing off of each other. Never seen LeBron smile so hard at a Media Day in his 22-year career. And you got your son right there with you. So again, I speak thinking about how often LeBron has been gone throughout his life. And I don't mean as an absentee father. I'm simply saying on the road because of his job and how he's always, and this is another thing. LeBron typically plays to the end of the season for many years. Many of Bronny's younger years, he's played to the end of the season. And when he wasn't playing, you saw LeBron at games. You've seen him coaching from the sidelines at Bronny's games. So he's been an active father. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just him physically having to go away. Then you had the bubble. You had all this stuff. And this is a time where Bronny's coming up in the ranks. Bryce coming up in the hoop ranks. So I think this is going to be special to be able to share that hotel room on the road with, Bronny and really just have man conversations. Like, I'm looking at the totality of this union, of them being on the floor, off the floor, being able to go grab something to eat with dad, and just, kind of seeing the routine that dad has had all of these years when you had to reach him via phone or, you just FaceTime him. Now you're there with him going through the experience. And I think that's a beautiful part of this. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.